Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video where today we're going to be making a key code so when you press the key, it will make you crawl. So to start this tutorial off, we're going to go ahead and go to View and open Properties and Explorer if you haven't already. And then after we have these both open, we're going to go to Starter Player right here. I'm going to open it. I'm going to go to Starter Character Scripts. I'm going to insert a local script. I'm going to rename it to Crawl Script. We can close the script though, we don't need it right now. And we're going to click the plus. I'm going to insert an animation. And this will be important for later. We're going to need an ID. So the way to get the ID is simple. We're going to go to plugins at the top. We're going to insert a rig, a rig builder. And we're going to go ahead and click block rig right here. Or you can click any of them. You can do R6, you can do R15, it doesn't really matter. But after you've got your rig right here, we're going to go ahead and go to animations. So these are default, you should have them if you click plugins. So then after you clicked it, it will say select a rig to animate basically. So we're going to click it and it should come up with this. I'm going to rename it to Crawl Animation Tutorial. You don't have to add that part, but we're going to go ahead and press create. And so yeah, we're going to click the lower part of the torso right here. And we're going to push it down so it looks like it's on the floor. Like that. And then we're going to push it down to the floor like so. And now I'm just going to do a quick time lapse of me making the animation. So I'll be right back. Okay, so after you've done your animation, make sure that the loop is set to true. Else, if it isn't, then when you press play, it will only do the animation once. And we want it to continue for a long time. So then after the loop is set to true, make sure that you click the double dots right here, the triple dots right here. Set the animation priority to movement. Because that's what you're doing, you're moving. So then we're going to go to export. And then when you click export, just go ahead and put a description and submit. So this screen's important right here because it has the ID. You want to go ahead and copy this ID. And then you can close the animation editor. You can get rid of the rig. And go to your animation right here and just insert the ID you copied. And there you go. And if you want, you can copy my ID. Right there. And then I'm going to open the script. Okay, so now that we open the script, we're going to go ahead and write local UIS will equal game GetService UserInputService. Then we're going to do local char for character will equal script.Parent. And then we're going to do local hum for humanoid will equal char WaitForChild humanoid. And then we're going to do local anim for animation, it's just shorter, will equal hum LoadAnimation. We'll do script WaitForChild animation. And then we'll also do local isRunning is equal to false. So now we can do UIS.InputBegan. We'll connect function input. And if input.KeyCode, by the way, it doesn't have to be input, it can be anything, so it literally could be anything. As long as the top part right here is the same as this part, then it's fine. So if input.KeyCode is equal to Enum.KeyCode, and you can pick any letter you want. I'm going to do C for crawl. Then if not is running, then is running will equal true, and we'll do anim will equal play. So that will make it so that you're running and the animation will start to play. And then we'll do else anim will equal stop, and is running will equal false, because you're not doing it anymore. In fact, we can change this to isCrawling because it makes more sense. So that's what I'm actually going to do. Because you're not running, it's crawling. I'm just used to doing animations for running and stuff. That's why I put it as running. But it should be isCrawling really. But there we go, it doesn't really matter. And now that we've done this, we'll go ahead and press play. You can see that it doesn't work. Okay guys, so I've just realized I'm very stupid. I've been rumbling around trying to find out what the error was. And it was because my character wasn't set to R15, like the animation. So if you are making an R15 animation, make sure that your character is set to R15. And if you're making an R6 animation, make sure it's set to R6. Anyways, now that we've got that sorted out, this should work now. So we go ahead and press play. As you can see, we're now crawling and the animation works. Then when we press C again, we stand up. Now the last thing I want to add to this is a slow down, so when you are crawling you're slower. So it's very, very simple to add this. All you have to do is right here we can do hum for Humanoid.WalkSpeed, and then we can do will equal, and we can do 10, and underneath the else we can do hum.WalkSpeed will equal 16, which is the default. So now if we press play, this will be the final product. As you can see. Oh wait, my game's R6, what? Now as you can see, if we go ahead and press crawl, we are now slower, and then when we press C again, we are now faster. So it works perfectly, you can go under holes and everything, so yeah. So if you have enjoyed this tedious video, then please leave a like, subscribe, and I will do another tutorial on a different topic. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day, and yeah, goodbye.